Joining us on WHKY News is Kyle Smith, Senior Assistant District Attorney, 36th Prosecutorial District. In the news is, of course, immigration and immigration enforcement. Not always in the best light, I guess, in the news, but it is something that is important for communities to take care of, and that's done on a local level as well as on a federal level. When an undocumented individual comes into the system, they say they get arrested. Talk a little bit about the process.
Sure. I think I would really want the viewing public to know that immigration status doesn't give you a pass, but you are also at the same time going to have to answer for your offense that you've committed. So whenever there's a crime that happens, especially here in Catawba County, because that's where I work, that person would answer for the criminal offense. And then after that offense is handled in court, if there was some kind of ICE detainer, then they would be turned over to federal authorities for federal authorities to follow due process.
Also, last thing I wanted to talk to you about is prioritizing certain crimes. What does the office look at? Maybe, I know you prioritize all crimes, but what do you look at as at the top of that list or near the top of that list?
Sure. So Mr. Riley, our elected district attorney, has a quote, and I wholeheartedly agree with this quote. And the quote is, if everything's a priority, then nothing is a priority. So what we try to do, every crime matters, but we are also living in the reality that we have limited resources in which we're working with. So we try to focus on violent crime. After violent crime, then we're going to be moving down the line and we're talking about handling repeat habitual offenders. And at the same time, we're looking at those who victimize children, because children are our most vulnerable victims and we want to make sure we're protecting children. And then after that, we're looking at drug traffickers, because they're the ones that are putting drugs out on the street, creating chaos and trouble for so many families, especially those who suffer from addiction.
Kyle Smith, Senior Assistant District Attorney, joining us here on WHKY News.